only 700 mountain gorillas left on the planet, and they all live in this general vicinity. How this started was the killing of the gorillas last year. Brent, the photographer, and I went over there to find out what's really going on.
Major elements of the story are the fact that you have a group of conservation rangers, a very small group, up against two rival armies and an illegal charcoal industry which is decimating Virunga National Park. On top of this, you have internally displaced people as a result of the conflict in the Congo who are poverty-stricken, desperate, and essentially all camped out, placing extreme pressure on the biosystem and on the rangers to enact the kind of conservation necessary to save the park. As a photographer, the hardest part of the story was making sense of everything and getting people to trust me and to let me get to the heart of what the story was. It's really a complex place to work. These are images of some of the rangers. They are members of the ICCN, which is the Congolese Conservation Authority. They are experts in Virunga. Most of them have been employed or working as rangers for more than 15, 20 years. They've worked through various conflicts, they've worked through various rebel occupations. They're incredibly dedicated people. To this day, the average salary of a conservation ranger in the Congo ranges between $5 and $10 a month. A number of these rangers have died trying to protect the park from various militia forces and from various poaching forces and from forces that seek to exploit the park. Since July of 2007, General Laurent Nkunda, who is a rebel Congolese general, his forces are called the CNDP, and they have occupied the gorilla sector of Virunga National Park. And General Nkunda has come into this region and annexed it. He has very well-armed and organized forces who've been in control for a long time. Their stated goal is to take on the FDLR Interahamwe Hutu forces on the other side of Virunga. But while they are focusing on that, they are occupying the habitat of the world's rarest primate. Their very presence there threatens these animals.
Basically, there's a charcoal mafia. Now, of course, it's illegal to cut virgin timber in the national park. However, people are living in such desperate straits. Some of the people living on the edges of the park realize that the villagers need charcoal, and so they sneak in. They basically cut the old growth, which is the hardwood, and then they dig a deep pit. They layer it with the softwood, and they basically cook it for about a week. And it looks like a monstrous beaver dam in the middle of the jungle, and that it is snuck out of the park on the backs of people.
The other half of the charcoal equation is that the rangers have now set up a roadblock on the only road leading into Goma from the ranger station. So any truck that goes past is forced to stop.
From the national park.
When the rangers can search and remove the charcoal from the trucks. And this is a very emotional issue for a lot of people. Orlan Ngogobo is one of the few good guys in this story. You know, the guy's been through hell for trying to be a good person. The Congo is a dangerous place to be a good man.
Right now, Mashigira is about to go on trial for facilitating the charcoal trade. They're prosecuting him on the charge of conspiracy to kill gorillas. Will he be prosecuted? Will he end up in jail? It's very hard to speculate.
The best thing about the trial is really that at least people are paying attention. At least it did not slip by the wayside, the killings that happened last year. Conservation is perceived to be a luxury, when in fact it's an absolute necessity for the long-term survival of everyone.